For most of us, fishing began with a simple goal, to feel that first tug on the line. But as the years go on, that goal evolves, and no longer is just about catching a fish, it's about catching the one. For walleye anglers, that one is the 30-inch giant. A fish so rare, so elusive, it becomes an obsession. We push the boundaries of time, patience, and skill, hoping the next cast, the next bite, will bring us face to face with a true trophy. These are the fish that keep us awake at night. These are the moments that define the pursuit. Because in the end, it's not just about catching walleye. It's about pursuing that which is elusive, yet attainable. Today, that pursuit became reality. Not once, not twice, but 5 times. Here is that story. Oh, I got a giant on me. Oh my, that's a mega walleye, dude. Huge walleye. Got him. He ate it. Oh my God. This is gonna be a monster walleye, dude. Oh, I can't even bring him up. I can't bring him up. That's a mega walleye. It's over 30. Oh my God. Gigantic, bro. Finally, I got him to bite. Finally, dude. Monster walleye right here. Wow. That's an absolute tank. I'm on. Walleye. Big one, accent. That's monster. Oh my God. There we go. That's what a 30 looks like. Look at that fish right there. So, just another beautiful, healthy walleye on that rattle blade. Wow. What a dinosaur. All right, so we're out here on Georgian Bay, and today is gonna be a fun one. I mean, they're all fun, but today is gonna be extra fun, and hopefully this video works out. If you don't see this, obviously the video did not work out. But yeah, we're gonna be chasing some absolute dinosaur walleye. I've been wanting to do this video for a while. I know this area has some really big fish, some really big walleye specifically, and so I'll be targeting those walleye, and we'll see how many 30s we can get in one trip. So yeah. I'm seeing a bunch right now. Big ones. Like one there, one under me. There's a whole pod right there. I see them rolling in. Big ones. Yeah, big ones. Literally right there. I'm on. Walleye. Big one, accent. That's a big walleye. Oh yeah, that's huge. Oh yeah. Holy crap, that's monster. Oh my God. The head on this is gigantic, dude. Holy God, bro. Thank you, sir. Oh my God, look at this thing. Jesus Christ. And there we go. That's what a 30 looks like, I think. It's gotta be 30. Stop thrashing, I don't want you to get hurt, buddy. Let's pop that hook out. All right, we'll put them on the bump. Any guesses? 30 and a quarter. Look at that fish. Oh yeah, we got the 30. Look at the size of this behemoth walleye right there. Oh yes. Let's get him back in the water. Oh. Unbelievable. Absolute giant. Yeah, so basically with these fish, what we're looking for are very large, I'd say, shoal complexes. So when I look at a map and I try to decide where I'm going to fish for walleye specifically this time of year, so it's summer to early fall, I look basically and I find the ugliest looking shoal complex on the map that I can find. And what I mean by ugly is a bunch of swirls in the contour charts, ups and downs, flats nearby. So you really need flats nearby that shoal complex that are at the depth of the thermocline. So the first thing you do when you get out on the water is turn up your gain on your transducer and your sonar and look for that thick band to identify that thermocline. And at that point, you know that you should not be fishing any fish below that thermocline, and you should be focusing on structures that are at or above that thermocline. And so basically what these walleye are needing in their environment or ecosystem that they're living in is some sort of nearby flat that they could chill at during the day when the sun is up bright. Some flat at the level of that thermocline. They want to be at the level of the thermocline because that's the coldest water that still has good oxygenation in it, and that helps them also stay away from the sun. So you need these flats for them to stay at during the day. And then they push up onto these shoals or shoal complexes into the evening. They feed all night around that shoal, and then they slide back down onto the flat midday the next day. So I really am looking to find that type of structure. And one more thing you need nearby is a deep basin. So a lot of these fish will actually roam out into that deep basin to feed on pelagic bait. So all three of those things will help you locate these big walleye. And I say the bigger the shoal, the better. It gives them more options in that environment, in the general area, for them to go to wherever they need to for any given time. So if they want to feed on gobies, they go into the shoal, feed on gobies. If they want to feed on pelagic bait, they go out into the basin, feed on pelagic bait. If they want to chill, they go slide off deep onto that deep flat. So right now the thermocline's at roughly 34 to 40 feet of water. So it's a band. It's not just a single depth. And so finding those 34 to 40 foot flats nearby these shoals has been absolutely necessary. So look for the flats, look for the shoals, and look for a deep nearby basin, and you should be good to go. Everything is finicky here, except for the bass, of course. Of course, the bass are only finicky when you have a tournament, actually. Then they're finicky. Oh, I got a giant on me. Holy, this is a unit. Oh my, that's a mega walleye, dude. Huge walleye.
Maybe a pike.
I don't know. I haven't seen a pike here yet, or I haven't had a pike hit me here yet. Pike are on vacation. Got him. He ate it. Oh my god. This is gonna be a monster walleye, dude.
He got it off bottom. Oh, it's huge walleye. It's staying down like crazy, dude. Oh, I can't even bring him up. I can't bring him up. That's a mega walleye. It's over 30. Yeah, this is gonna be a massive walleye. Max scent flatworm, yeah. Oh my, dude, this is it's another 30. I'm hoping it's not a pike. I'm just hoping it's not a pike, but it's not running like crazy. It's doing like little walleye runs. It's a walleye, dude. Holy crap, it's massive. It's the biggest one, I think. I think this is like at over 31. Holy crap, that's big, dude. That's 31, I think. Wait, one sec. Oh my God. Gigantic, bro. Oh, he picked it up off bottom, dude. Finally, I got him to bite. Finally, dude. Oh my God, just the colors on this fish are absolutely gorgeous. And he popped right out. Look at the size of this monster walleye right here. Wow, that's an absolute tank. I mean, I'm gonna say it's definitely hitting the 30 mark. So let's give it a measure. Oh my God, 32! 32-inch walleye on the dot. Look at this fish. What a beautiful fish right there. Man, 32 inches right there, just over. Unbelievable fish. He absolutely smoked that bait just off bottom. He was super finicky, but just tiny pops on bottom, and he smoked it. Man, what a magnificent creature. Look at this dinosaur. Holy crap. Look at that. Holy, man, that's a giant right there. All right, I'm not gonna weigh this fish because I don't like weighing them, but let's get her back. That's just an absolutely gorgeous fish. Thanks, babe. Wow, and she's gone just like that. In an instant. You could just get your day made in an instant, just like that. Wow, beauty.
It's really important that if you're fishing for these fish, that you fish the windward side of structure. So right now, the wind is coming from up front of me. I have this big shoal right here, nice 35-foot flat next to the shoal, and the wind is just blasting into the shoal complex, into this ecosystem they have going on here, and the fish are just absolutely stacked here. So don't forget, it's really important to fish the windward side of things. Usually has the walleye stacking up in big schools on such structures.
Got him. What the? This is a giant. I think I have a fish. No, that's a fish. I thought it was a snag. This is an absolute monster. This is gonna be a behemoth. This is gonna be a 30 for sure. It's not coming up. I saw that fish, I cast at him, gave it a few pops, And that thing is huge. I mean, this is gonna be a monster. This could be like way over like 31, 32. But it's definitely 30. Yeah. Of course, my rod's in the thing when it matters. Got one! This is over 30-inch walleye. I mean, I can guarantee it. Look at the size of this fish. Just a unit. He absolutely crushed that jig on the pop. So, yeah. Look at this. Look at that fish right there. Not quite sure it's 30. I mean, it looks to be maybe 29 for sure, I'd say, but it's a beautiful fish nonetheless right there. Let's see. I don't know why I just took that off, but I need to check on the bump board. Yeah, that fish is actually 30 on the dot. So our third 30, I mean, I'll show you guys here. Right there. Tail pinched, just over 30. I mean, I'd call it 30 and a quarter. Let's make sure he's straight. Definitely 30 and a quarter right there. So, another beautiful fish. Let's get this beauty back. I mean, what an absolute giant. Look at that fish. Wow, she is gone, man. That was so beautiful. Oh, man, I love those big walleye. They just absolutely dog you, man. It's unbelievable. It's important to also know that if you're searching for these 30-inch walleye, at least on Georgian Bay, most of the time, I'd say like 80% of the time, those really big 30 pluses are nomadic, and they'll be singles. So they'll be roaming alone on these complexes, and they will not be found in large schools of 5 to 15 fish. Those are usually like the 24 to 27-inch walleye. So sometimes it can really pay to look for those single marks in these areas that you're fishing. So it can be tough to leave those 24 to 27s behind, but you will very likely be rewarded if you go searching specifically for those much bigger walleye, as we've been doing here. So. Dropping right on his head. It's gonna be a big one. I saw it there. Got him. That's a good walleye. On that Elemental Custom Baits rattle bait. Just textbook. Yeah, it's gonna be a walleye. Could be over 30. Definitely could be over 30. Just textbook on the rips off bottom, just let it drop to bottom, rip, let it drop, rip, let it drop. Usually on your next rip, you should have a fish on. And yeah, it's a walleye. And a good one at that. Really good. Very good fish. So, I mean, oh, I kind of bent out my hook. He was kind of got snagged against my net and he was thrashing. Bent out the hook a bit, but I have to fix that. But look at that. Beautiful rattler right there. Elemental Custom Baits. I loved it. It's a real big walleye bait right there. But yeah, this guy's got a little wart on him. Oh, beautiful fish. I mean, tank right there. And he ate that bait perfect. Just how he needed to. Look at this dinosaur. And beauty. Look at this absolute dino right there. So just another beautiful healthy walleye on that rattle bait. Let's give him a quick measure on the bumper board. That is 30-inch walleye right there, just above 30. Not quite 30 and a quarter, but just above that. And yeah, we got what we came here for. Just another dino walleye right there, Georgian Bay walleye. Let's give this beauty just a beautiful release. Baby. Just like that, another 30-inch walleye from Georgian Bay. Well, if you were wondering what these walleye are eating over here, there you go. Just a round goby, and it's definitely a goby because the fins on the bottom are fused together. And we're gonna dispatch this guy because we are not allowed to release these back in the water. So yeah, that guy's dead. I'm gonna just leave him in my cup so I can throw them in the garbage later, because we're not supposed to put those back into the water, although it's probably already too late for measures such as these gobies are all over Georgian Bay already. But it doesn't hurt to just make sure to throw it in the trash can. But yeah, they're here and they're feeding on these gobies, so fattening up nicely. So I did a bunch of driving around and found a bunch of areas, or smaller centralized areas with a bunch of walleye, but those walleye were only roughly 24 to like 27 inches. But this one spot is a much larger, expansive complex of shoals and has like just amazing structure for walleye. And this is the shoreline that mostly gets hit by the wind throughout the year. So this is just an ideal spot for these walleye to be set up on, because they could just, no matter what they need, they can always go within just a short distance to an area that'll provide what they need to them. So if they want to go to suspend to metabolize their food in a nearby deep basin, there's one right there. If they want to just chill throughout the day on a flat right above the Thermocline, just cruise around, there's one right here. If they want to go up on a shoal in the evening or in the morning, it's within reach as well. Also a big extended point. So there's just a ton of structure on this area, and this is exactly why these really big walleye are utilizing this area. So although there may be smaller walleye here, the average seems to be much larger than the other areas that I've been scoping out. But yeah, so these big fish, they're not dumb. They want to be as energy efficient as possible. They need everything within a close distance. So they need their food and they need their comfort. So find those big areas that check all those boxes, and you'll likely find those really big walleye that everyone's looking for. Like that northeastern side of Simcoe.
There's gotta be there's gonna be a decent amount number of them. I know there's guys that do it. There's guys that target them.
Yeah, I know, and they catch, but they catch in the night. A lot of guys, and sometimes some guys catch them like for dinner, but they're smaller ones.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm assuming those shows over at like Jimmy Juice show and all that.
I'm on a big one. I'm on a huge giant. Oh, that's not a walleye. That's gonna be a pike. Oh yeah, he got it. I got him. Oh, that's big. That's big.
Yeah.
Yep. Giant. I mean, I think it's a pike, but there's other things following him up, which is super weird. But it's big, whatever it is. It could be a monster walleye. Oh my god, if this is a walleye, holy.
Has it run yet? No.
It's not really running like a pike yet. No.
You gotta run to be a pike.
I know, but it was massive on live scope. This might be a huge walleye. Oh, it's a monster walleye, over 30. Got him. I was waiting for the run because that's how you know for sure that it's a pike, but it never happened. But I did feel the teeth, and a lot of the time you do feel the teeth on the walleye too. Well. Oh, that's an absolute unit, dude. Not over 30, probably 29. Oh, dude, the thickness on this fish is absolutely ridiculous. Actually, maybe it is a 30. That could be a 30. Wow. What a dinosaur. I mean, this bait slams them. All right, let's check the... No. This is a different one. It's one from Japan. Very good. Oh, that's 30 and a half. Yep. That's a giant 30 and a half inch walleye.
Was he on bottom or not?
On bottom, 28 feet of water. Just scoped him, threw it at him. He chased a little bit slowly. I was just jig. Kept it above him and he slammed it. Beautiful fish. There's a big one. He absolutely crushed that thing. Wow. That's gonna be a big fish. That's gonna be a huge walleye. I mean, this is a mega walleye. I mean, this is gonna be an absolute unit. Yeah. Wow, on the worm. Man, like, I don't use live bait. First time basically ever using live bait. And I won't lie, it's not disappointing. That is a tank. I think we've got ourselves another over 30-inch walleye. I'm not gonna say anything yet, but I think we got it. Let's see here. Oh, that's a tank. Oh, geez. Oh yeah, that's a unit. He is so thick. I mean, this fish is heavy. Jeez. And he absolutely crushed that worm. Like, he didn't even fall. He just instantly inhaled as soon as he saw it. Jeez. Look at the size of this unit right here. Wow. Just an absolute beast. And let's put him on the bump board for a sec. Let's see what he is. Ooh, not 30, but it is 28 3/4. So, a beautiful fish for sure. Look, I mean, look at this. Yes, man, beauty. All right, that's enough playing with him. Let's get him back in the water here. And he just waved goodbye. So, just a beauty. Georgian Bay, man. The fish here just build different. All right, and unfortunately we're back out on the land. Would love to stay here forever, but it gets dark and we have to go home, and it got too dark for me to film an intro out there, and all of my lights had died as well. So I'll be filming one right here. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this pursuit for Georgian Bay giants. The prehistoric dinosaur walleye that are found in Georgian Bay are absolutely ridiculous, and you got to see some of that here on this adventure. So we hooked into a bunch of 30-inch fish. Really had to work for the bites we did get. I found a lot of fish, did not get a lot of bites, but we did capitalize, and ultimately we secured multiple fishes of a lifetime in one trip, which you can never complain about something like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys out on the next one. All right, you guys are gonna see me do something absolutely crazy for this channel. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I absolutely do not use live bait ever for walleye. But on the way up here, I stopped at the gas station and they just so happened to have a fridge full of crawlers. I figured, why not give it a shot? So this does not mean I'm gonna start using live bait, but just for the fun of it, I picked up a pack of these crawlers, and yeah, we're gonna be throwing a crawler on this jig head and scoping walleye with it. So we'll see what happens. And I believe I've only ever caught one fish on live bait, one walleye on live bait, and that was like 2 weeks ago. It was the first time I ever threw live bait for walleye. I've never in my life thrown live bait for walleye. So this is fun. It's gonna be fun. See, this is what I don't like about live bait. Like, you have to mess around with this worm here, trying to stick him perfectly with the hook. Your hands get all dirtied up. You probably have to worry about the fish pulling the crawler off of your hook, and then you have to worry about keeping the crawlers alive. It's just so much hassle when you could just throw a plastic or a jigging wrap. All right, that seems good to me right there. I'm just gonna pinch the end off, just get some scent out of that. Gotta wash my hands because I'm not sure I want that stuff all over my hands. But yeah, let's get to it. See if we can get a 30 on a crawler. Okay, we're dropping right on their heads now. Oh, he's coming up for it, I think. Yeah, he is. He just hit it. He just hit it again. They're eating it. We'll let him eat. All right, eating. No way. He just let go. I was letting him eat it, but he didn't commit. All right, drop to bottom. Let him pick it up off bottom. Just slight, very tiny taps on bottom. Oh, he picked it up. Let it chase up. Oh, he's eating it. Oh, he's got it in his mouth. There we go. So, I might not use live bait, but I do know that when they eat that worm, you gotta let them eat it. So, there's a walleye right there. Not a giant, but a nice one. So I guess the live bait does work. It's not the most fun presentation. It does catch fish. So, there's a walleye right there. A little worm muncher. Beauty. That's a good one. He's on me big time. Got it. Pop, drop. He took it. Not a 30, but a walleye nonetheless. Right there. Beauty. my God, he ripped my hand apart. Oh, he popped off, but we had him. Oh, so the worm works. The worm works. He absolutely shredded my fingers apart. Jesus. There we go. It's gonna be a big walleye. Not a monster, actually. Nice walleye right there. Live bait works, I guess. I mean, I didn't even have to let him eat it. He just choked that thing. Didn't even think twice. Just popping, gently popping off bottom, and just came in and smashed it. There we go. Smashed the worm. Good walleye right here. All right, well, there's another walleye with a tiny one. Not used to these now, but I don't know what this is. 25 inches. But yeah, back he goes. Come on. Took it on the fall. It's gonna be a good walleye. Just choked. Nice 27.5 right there. Oh, she is mean. Damn.